Juggernaut.
You may now select your heroes.
I'm going Vice. I trust my boy Palos. I'm going to back him. I think quite a bit. He's still got 4 tangos to his name. This is still looking like a bit of a rough lane for him, despite the fact that he is 6-2, and there it is. There's the Venomous Scale once again. And again, the Tiny looking has that toss available, ready to go. So tosses him up into the air right under the Venomancer. A couple of right clicks come in, but now Enryu looking to finish off that first blood.
Deny maybe?
I think he's holding it. He's trying to time the deny, and it will be the Tiny who takes first blood. Datbb ends up giving it up. So we
should put down a tombstone if necessary.
Radiant structures are
But most people would just go 2 levels in Soul Rip at this point just to give you a carry a good lane.
4-minute rip. Bottom, double damage picked up by Bombi. Tiny now, he might be in some trouble. Throws the avalanche out. The right clicks in from Bombi to get a kill there onto Samael.
Be careful here in the park.
He's got no mana to
It's not a good trade
He
at
does
all.
have a mango. This is a problem. The double damage doing quite a bit. The illusory orb over Bombi, phase shift.
I'm not sure what the park is trying to do. There's a real possibility for a kill.
Bob, though, still CSing really well. Now the right click's coming out on a Bob. He's got the illusory orb to jump back already out of that bottle. Again, he is taking plenty of sips. And then bottom lane, Enryu, one more shot till he's dead, but under the tower is Bombi. He falls. And it looks like they'll at least get a trade in the Tiny.
You want him to have a decent game at least so he can go to the jungle and just farm up. And honestly, he's not having the worst time. Like he's
very Dream Coil up in the top lane. They'll go for the Clockwork. Just about dead. Hustla on the run, and one more shot to the tower.
Yeah.
Will take him out. He knew he was dead to rights, but Zenki now getting chased by Hung. Hung goes under the tier 1. You know that the puck just TP towards top. Zenki, he'll try to survive, has the Soul Rip. Taking a lot of time from this Night Stalker, but at the end of the day, it's still worth it. Get the kill.
Oh, he's losing the courier to the tower.
Radiant's courier
Feels
has been
bad,
killed.
man.
Always nice to lose that courier. Be low once again.
I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. Nightstalker trying to rotate bottom as well, but doesn't really find anything. It's really hard to rotate without TPs, honestly, because there's always going to be a ward on you. Maybe you need to get smoked up by the support as well.
Zenki comes over, they'll look for this Phoenix. Illusory Orb in, Bombi dead again. Hung is over here. They don't want to give up this Tombstone, so Zenki's trying to get the deny, but now you've got the Tiny coming over. The Avalanche will go at the top, he's right on top of the puck. Hung will throw the silence onto all 3. Good chase for a moment, but here comes the Ursa. He's rotated. Is that not feel worth it for Datbb unless they get something out of it?
It doesn't feel worth it, but do you want to go back to the Venomancer lane? Also no. So he probably will just try to go top lane now, start to pressure the tower with the Nature Prophet. And Coil here on the Clockwork again.
Coil, but
Be careful in the front line.
You've got this Night Stalker coming around. Bobby in some trouble. Illusory Orb gets some distance. Now the Venomancer's coming with a Venomous Scale hitting onto Hung. Throws that crippling fear around him, but it's not enough to scare the side of Vice away.
Good rotation from the Venomancer. Gives a lot of time for the Phoenix bot lane now. Oh, he's going aggressive on the Juggernaut. He's in trouble here. Wow, the Prophet ult.
Palos, Prophet ult is enough.
Wow, he just gets sniped.
Prophet going for that first item Orchid, so they're looking for multiple silences to try and deal with the slippiness of this puck.
Yeah.
Make sure that he's not able to lose your orb away from you. If you can get control of the puck,
Top is
it
getting
could be a
silenced
problem.
here.
Yeah, now they've got the crippling fear. He'll look for the illusory orb, but he's silent, so he can't jaunt over to it. Trying to juke through the trees. Gets over to the side for a second. Now has the phase shift, has the illusory orb in a second, but it's not in time. Bob ends up dead to Hung.
Well respected in this scene as well, in SEA. They're just so aggressive. I think they're the most aggressive SEA team out of all the upper division teams. They're just always in their face, you know? They're always trying to make plays happen. You see, even trying to dive the tower here. Toss to the Juggernaut.
And the toss right to the Jug. Area assault. Cogs, Hung's with him. Bringing over Bob again.
Got a coil if necessary, but probably won't need it.
Yeah, illusory orb and then the finish. Bob gets the kill. Holding that.
Phoenix is level 6 soon. Actually, just got 6. From the level 10, minute 10 outpost.
Bombi found Decay, and now the hook shot comes in from Hustla. They got the cogs around Enryu. They get in front of the Venomancer very quickly. Goes to the Supernova, but this is... Don't get him up.
Now he's chasing the puck.
Bailed on it. I think Bob, if he just does that right click instead of going away with the illusory orb, they take out the supernova. It was one shot till dead. They have the dream coil, they'll get the kill on a Bombi. Finally, they find something in return. Hung's trying to get on top of Bob with the silence. Illusory orb, though, on cooldown for another 4 seconds. And this is a bit of a problem now under the tower. Omni Slash, phase shift, survives with the illusory orb, but the Void is in time, and now he's over the trees. Palos can't control Hung. Just able to fly away.
And an Orchid is just going to be so hard for him to do anything. He's so low on the network. Going for the blink first, but until you get the duels, you're in trouble.
Put down the tombstone. I don't know if that's going to be enough to deter 496. Palos already sitting literally low. Hookshot comes out onto Enryu. On the run, Red comes in. Doesn't have the Wrath of Nature. He did just use that. Now they've got the silence out onto the jungle. The Orchid showing up. Palos and Enryu are both gone.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, and the power of this early Orchid. 3-minute 12, you know, a coil here on 2 maybe.
Tossed in, but it's into the silence. Hung's still low. Decay on the 2. Icarus dive over. They've got the silence on a Bob. He's trying to run. They damage the phase shift, but it's not enough to survive. And Phoenix, with 20 health remaining, just escapes death. Meanwhile, Hung, he's not so lucky.
It's like a little bit of a disaster for this puck.
Is under attack.
Boom handle for the Jug, who's kind of keeping up here. So
not a hook on the Venno.
Enryu, who had a decent lane, is now dealing with the repercussions of getting aggressed on by 496. Supernova down. Bob has the illusory orb away.
Like about his 496 team. You know, the mid laner oftentimes just transitions into ore. We see nighttime here. Top lane.
Going after Samael as he's trying to run to the Tiny. I don't think he's getting away from this one. He can run, but at this point in the nighttime, you can't hide. So they'll chase him. They've got the Orchid, and they have the damage. They're going to kill Hung with another one. They're looking towards Bob once again. No, they don't have the Supernova, but it's up in 20 seconds. They have Wrath of Nature. They extend a fight long enough, and maybe it goes their way. But with no Supernova up, Phoenix will try to survive. Avalanche toss. Bombi dead again. However, Enryu, he falls.
Yep, he got found out by the clockwork again. And Ursa makes quick work of him. Bob is about to TP in.
They want to go for Bob. They've got DPC here with Hung. Profit goes up a little bit high. He's going to be found out by the Tiny potentially, but Sprout keeps him out of the trees. They've got the silence. They'll get the kill. Bob, who's CSing well in the lane, now in trouble in the game. The hook shot stops Zenki's TP, and they've got themselves 2. So 496. Just the fluid motions around the map. It has been impressive.
Yeah, mid lane has to be careful too. If the Prophet gets a silence on him.
He goes to Blade Fury, but I don't think he gets out of this. Now the Blade Fury's going to end. They've got the silence. They'll get the kill into Palos. He's dead for 34. It's just, it's top to bottom to mid, back to bottom. Like they're just moving.
There, you're going to be wondering, where is this coming from? And yeah, you're more than likely going to get stunned. Another hook shot on the puck.
And they've got red with the Orchid. He's
dead again. How many deaths is that now? 5 deaths already.
They've just dealt with Bob perfect. And then look at this, they're already pressing. Hung is looking to dive the tier 2. He's ready to go if anybody's even slightly out of position. 496, they're playing aggressive. They want to jump. They've got the hook shot. Enryu again caught by that hook. And again, he won't make it out with his life.
Yep.
Radiant's
Tiny trying to cut the mid wave so they can't get the tower at least, but they have no stun to cancel him. Okay, good job by the Tiny. If he gets silenced,
out of sight, out of mind. But they're coming top. They're going for Bob. They've got the crippling fear. However, he's ready this time with the blink. Courier ends up dead.
They're still chasing. He's going to cancel him.
Yeah, they're going to find him. They've got the Void. They'll stop the TP. Bob now hit with that silence from the Orchid. The right clicks are in. Maybe a little bit more Sylvie with the blink dagger, but it's not going to matter. And now, Avalanche toss on a Bombi. He's taking some damage, but they've got DPC who picks up an Aegis.
Yeah.
So while all that's happening, they're going after Ursa. The objectives all over the map, and they have really capitalized on their movements. Up now 12.
Is the talking point of this team? It's always driving it through. Oh, you have to be careful, Juggernaut.
Again, tosses him back to the Venomancer. That helps him get away. Venomous Scale thrown on a hustle. He's going to through that hook shot, and he will. He'll commit it. penalty comes out from Enryu, but 4 more shots to kill him off. DPC, he'll get the kill. The Supernova's out. It's well placed. They've got this Sunray right on top of Palos. They get that kill onto the Jug. They look over at Samael. They take out a third, potentially a fourth in Zenki. And now Bob trying to fight 1v5, gets himself at least one on Hustla, and maybe a second Dream Core committed to go onto the Phoenix and finish off Bombi. A double kill for Bob, but that is a 2 for 4.
But it's going to be tough to get there.
Scale avoided.
Yep, throwing the puck
Now they
here.
found Bob again. Sprout around him, phase shift. Loser for the jump. Avalanche toss. That's to hit Bombi. They've got the Sunray on top of Bob. He's still dead, crippling fear, and just surviving with the TP away. But Enryu, he's dead to DPC. He's still holding on to the Aegis. Has that BKB going.
Scepter. They are all so incredibly rich.
They really are, and there's that Blink Dagger. Getting TP'd. Venomous Scale thrown out as well as the Poison Nova. They've got the Sunray. Here comes Red, ready to go. Sprout, Orchid, and the damage onto the Veno is enough. DPC with another kill and holding on to that Aegis. Profit win for the Shark.
Yeah,
Ascension,
nighttime.
Hustla, for Zenki, trying to run into the trees, but he's been spotted. Hook shot. Hustla changes his target. Now they've got the crippling fear hung on top of him. They get the kill on a Palos. They look over at Zenki. They'll chase this Undying. Zenki gonna run. He's not gonna be able to hide. He's dead again. Sunray on Enryu. They are all over these heroes, all over the map. Here comes Red. He's using that TP with the right clicks. Has the Sprout. Gets the kill. 20k lead for 496.
It's absolutely obliterated. And I mean, at this point, honestly, it seems like an unwinnable game. They will just have to wait for mistakes from the Radiant side.
Orchid, hook shot, now the Sprout around him. He tries to get away, but he's dead once again. He's got buyback available. Dead for 49 seconds. We'll see if he commits the buyback. They get the kill on the Zenki. They'll look with the Supernova. It's right on top of the base, in between the tier 3s and the tier 4s of the Dire side. Bob, he'll lose your orb and jump back. You've already bought back on the Undying. You're trying to hold it on Palos as much as possible because he still wants that Manta. He needs to have some sort of economy to back up this Jug. You've got a Basher picked up by the Ursa, and they're taking your top tier 3 as well as that set of racks. Toss, Dream Coil, snaps it. This is all for a clock. It's a kill, so it's worth something for them, but now they got to get a little bit more. They need to make them pay for this. Red goes in deep. He blinks away, trying to take his life with him. Pops the BKB, goes for the TP, and they just don't have anything to catch this Nature's Prophet. However, they go for the Phoenix. They've got the silence on top of him. Crippling fear, though, of Hong turning this around. Bob did again. Palos trying to at least get something. Bombi gone, but with Jug alive once again, he falls just as quickly, and he's going to die. Zenki will join him in the grave. 3 heroes in on the side of Vice, make it a 4 triple kill for Hong. This is looking like it's potentially the end for Vice in game 1.
Yeah, it's been a brutal beatdown ever since that first nighttime started. You know, they've just found so much aggression all around the map over and over again, and Vice never really managed to deal with it. You know, like the only way you deal with it is having numbers in position before it happens. Yeah. But they were just not able to get a read on 496's gameplay at all. Like I've said it before, 496 is notorious for their aggression.
And was able to move around the map and harass Bob.
Yep.
Really make his game almost impossible to play.
I mean, Ursa, we spoke about, had a tough early 10 minutes or so, but then after the team has made so much space for him.
There they go again, looking for Samael. Yep. Get 4 staff back. Now they go for the racks. Next. Toss, Dream Coil by BKB. DPC focuses on Zenki. He throws down the tombstone before he loses his life. They get the kill to this Undying. They'll look for more. Enryu trying to get up these stairs, maybe to some safety, but the hook shot comes out from Hustla. They have the Sprout around this puck. They'll stop that Yules with the Nullifier. There's the Abyssal Blade that was finished off by DPC. Kills off Palos again, and GG is called by Vice. 496 will take game 1 and just go into the well and finish off the entire team.
Yep, I am not gonna lie.